Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update for 14 March 2025 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future. And mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global Lab update for 14 March 2025. First feature update on this week Global Lab is about new Attraction Dungeon or Zekea. This is the last part for Attraction Dungeon. And take notice, this Attraction Dungeon will implement to our live server in 2 weeks period. That first week for this update that will implement at 20 March 2025 is Orzekea Monster Zone and also main quest for this Orzekea. Meanwhile, for the second week, they will release continuous content for this Orzekea, especially for boss subjugation. And I think on the second week, about this boss subjugation content, this is like solo Black Shrine, but special for Attraction Dungeon. And as always on this Attraction Dungeon, for this Orzekea, same as another biome, have normal and Alvia difficulty. And this is recommended AP and DP for normal and Alvia difficulty. Actually, this is still same as any other Attraction Dungeon in co-op version. Either for normal difficulty that have recommended AP 300 and recommended DP 380. Meanwhile, for Alvia difficulty, recommended AP is 330 and recommended DP 420. And about Monster Zone on this Orzekea dungeon, this is about regular Monster Zone that you can grinding it continuously on this Orzekea. You can find this Monster Zone when you entering Orzekea dungeon in Alvia realm. That you can find various monster that you can grinding it continuously to get some trash loot to become some silver and also any loot that I will show you later. But take notice, any monster on this Orzekea will not receive additional racial damage from any racial damage bonus. And if you need more information about this racial damage stat, you can check my detailed explanation about logo beside monster health bar guide that I guide you how to maximize your damage against specific type of monster or player. And regular monster zone on this Orzekea have recommended AP 350 and the total recommended attack power is 1100 point. Meanwhile, recommended DP is 440 or 700 point for total damage reduction. And this is some preview for any monster on this Orzekea Monster Zone that you can grind it continuously to get some loot like any other monster zone. And this is any loot that you can get from defeating any monster that I show you previously on this Orzekea dungeon, either Deboreka Belt, Deboreka Earring, Void Crystal. This is special material to craft new crystal that I will show you later, Capra Stone, Ancient Spirit Powder, Sealed Black Magic Crystal, and also Trash Loot that this Trash Loot have price 96,040 silver per piece. And about this Void Crystal, as material to craft new crystal that will release with this Orzekea dungeon. As you can see, this is the item for this Void Crystal that have yellow grade, and this yellow grade Void Crystal, this is material to craft new crystal, either Void Crystal Akrat and Void Crystal Destruction. And the good news, 3 of this item, either Void Crystal as material and also any kind Void Crystal that you can equip. All this item you can get it from Central Market if someone sell it. So there are 2 kind of Void Crystal that you can equip on your crystal slot, either Void Crystal Akrat that will give you all accuracy plus 3, additional damage against monster for 9 point, and also attack and casting speed plus 1%. Meanwhile, for Void Crystal of Destruction, this is will give additional attack against monster plus 8 point, all accuracy plus 3, and critical stat plus 3 level on your character. And take notice for this void crystal Akrat, this is considered crystal group as Akrat group, that maximum you only can equip it 2 pieces. And for void crystal of destruction, this is considered as destruction crystal group that only can be equipped 2 pieces with any other destruction group crystal. And this is the tile material to craft this void crystal Akrat and void crystal of destruction, that you need glorious crystal of gallantry Akrat 1 piece, 30 pieces void crystal, magic legstone crystal 300 pieces, and blackstone 500 pieces. Meanwhile, for void crystal of destruction, just different its crystal initiator, that you need crystal of precise destruction 1 piece, and any other material still same as Akrat version. And next, to enter this Orzekea dungeon, still same as any other Atoraxion dungeon, that you can enter Valmakea, Sikrakea, and Yolunakea from Soul Magia NPC, from Ancient Stone Chamber location at this area on map, that you just need to interact with this Talibredor, Soul Magia, and choose any Atoraxion dungeon that you want to enter, either Valmakea, Sikrakea, Yolunakea, and Orzekea. And for party version, you also can find it from any location for this Atoraxion party matchmaking menu to matchmaking on this Orzekea dungeon. And then after 20 March 2025 maintenance update, Orzekea main quest also will be available, but take notice to finish this Orzekea main quest, because this story main quest still related with previous story, either Valmakea, Sikrakea, Mountain of Eternal Winter, and also Yolunakea Atoraxion dungeon, so make sure you use character who already finished all previous main quests, either Valmakea, Sikrakea, Mountain of Eternal Winter, and Yolunakea dungeon. And more detail to prepare this Orzekea main quest, make sure you finish all these prerequisite quests, that you can find all this main quest guide in solo mode Atoraxion dungeon on this playlist, either for Valmakea, Sikrakea, and Yolunakea. Meanwhile, for Mountain of Eternal Winter main quest, you can follow this guide for finishing this main quest, that you can find all this video link on this video description. And then because this Orzekea dungeon have special monster zone that you can grinding it continuously, so Prime is also preparing Orzekea daily quest, that you can find this daily quest on Orzekea Elfia Realm when you can find this Orzekea monster zone. And to get this Orzekea daily quest on Elfia Realm, you need to meet special NPC inside this Orzekea dungeon, but requirement to take this daily quest, you need using character who have reached level 60 or higher. And there are 2 quests that you can obtain from this special NPC inside this dungeon, either Elfia Daily Orzekea Ancient Weapon Investigation, and also Elfia Daily Subjugation for specific monster. And you can find this special NPC on specific area at Orzekea Elfia Realm. And as you can see, this is screenshot for this NPC who offer this daily quest. And additionally, there are 14 general quests that you can finish on this Orzekea dungeon. But the tell how to finish and reward from each quest, I think I will share it later when this update come, especially on special guide for this Orzekea dungeon. And then there are some puzzle on this Orzekea dungeon that you also can finish it in solo and co-op version. Actually, this is similar like any other Atoraxion dungeon. And about weekly quests from this Atoraxion dungeon is nearly same as any other dungeon, that you can finish this weekly quest either for Elfia version Orzekea dungeon and also regular version for this Orzekea dungeon in co-op version. So total you can get 4 weekly box rewards every week from these 4 weekly quests. And this is the tile inside any box that you can get from this Orzekea dungeon weekly quest. And if you finish this Orzekea dungeon for first time either on normal difficulty and Elfia difficulty, you also will get additional rewards for first time that you only can claim it 1 time per account. And then same as any other Atoraxion dungeon, on Orzekea, there are some knowledge collection quests that you can finish it on this Orzekea dungeon, that you need to collect 50 pieces knowledge to finish first part for this knowledge quest to get material for Advice of Folk plus 70, Vaha Down Earring accessory, and special title. And for second part, you need to obtain knowledge on Orzekea at least 130 knowledge or more to get material for Advice of Folk plus 130, another Vaha Earring accessory, and also another special title from this quest. And about this knowledge collection quest, actually this is same as any other attraction dungeon. For example, that I guide you on this video for Valmakia Knowledge Guide to get plus 130 file stack. And when you finish Orzekea dungeon for first time, either in solo or co-op version, you also will get Advice of Work plus 150 and also special furniture item from Black Spirit. And this is preview how it's look for this special furniture from Attraction Dungeon that you can place it on exterior of your manor. And there are some titles that you can obtain from this Orzekea Dungeon, either completing main quest for this Orzekea Dungeon and also obtaining dagger for this Orzekea on Elvia version. And also some title you can get it by defeating certain number monster on this Orzekea Dungeon Monster Zone. And the last Preb is also mentioning some hidden mission that you can finish it on this Orzekea dungeon to get Void Crystal as material to craft any kind of new Void Crystal and some contribution point that you only can finish it one time per account, but this mission you cannot finish it in party. Okay, the next feature update is about class balancing. Once again on this week Global Lab update, there are some class balancing either for Sorcerer, Tamer, Musa, Archer, Lan, Sage, and Warrior class. But special for Warrior class, looks like Warrior class just got nerfed for his PvE damage. Following on this table, that Prebis just reduced its PvE damage, but looks like PvP damage still nearly same as before. Meanwhile, for any other class, there are some balancing, either nerfing or buffing some skill in from reducing stamina consumption, chance duration for skill cooldown, and increasing or decreasing some damage for specific skill for each class. And more detail any chance for the 7 class, I think you can check it yourself for this translated website in this video description, so you can check any detailed chance for your favorite class for this upcoming class balancing, especially for this 7 class that you can find this translated website on this video description. Okay, next some future update about hardcore server. And related with this hardcore server, if you need some guide about this hardcore server and also this hardcore server rules, you can check on this video for more detailed info. But on this week Global Lab update, they just improve some rules for this hardcore server, either lifting some penalty when you killing any other player who have less survival score on specific area, and also buffing some item loot from some monster. Okay, first feature update is about reducing difficulty on any monster on this hardcore servers, especially at Gahas Bandit Lair and also Pilaku Jail. So you can defeat any monster on this Gahas Bandit and Pilaku Jail more easy compared than before. And then after this update implement, they also just change requirement to accept some daily quests, that they just reduce requirement to accept specific daily quests. For example, this Desert Naga daily quest, previously to get this daily quest, you need have survival point around 1,500 until 20,000 point. Prebis will reduce this requirement maximum at 3,000 point. And this is reduced requirement to get daily quest also will apply for Desert Fogan, Crescent Temple, Gahas, and Pilaku Jail. And about removing penalty when defeating any player who have less survival point will be removed on some area, like any area when Lighten and Puturum appear, on Gahas, Pilaku Jail, Akman Temple, and Histria Ruin. So on these 5 area, you can freely killing any player without any penalty for your survival point gain. And then for Dark Fork content, this is special Battle Royale content when certain player located at some proximity. They just add some rules that they will teleport all player inside this Dark Fork to specific area to do intense battle. But if there are only one person survive, that person will be moved back to his or her original location. And then about mysterious warrior monster that appear on this hardcore server, Prebis just add more mysterious monster, and this is any mysterious warrior that will appear on this hardcore server. And mostly all this monster is any monster that you also can find it on Pit of Undying content, that you can get any kind of gearbox and also large number of survival point if you success to defeat them. And then Prebis also just buff any loot from any boss on this hardcore server, either for Lighten and Puturum, that you can get higher grade gearbox from defeating any boss on this hardcore server. Okay, the next future update is improvement for Red Battlefield. In future, in Red Battlefield, you can approach blue light that located on waiting area to join on this Red Battlefield. And they also just changed some terrain on Castle Ruin area as shown on this picture from above. And this is how it's look for this new Castle Ruin Red Battlefield map. Okay, next some info about new season event. Actually, about this new season event, previously I already shared some early info about upcoming new season event on this upcoming huge spring event and free new season character ticket that I mentioning if Paraibis will give another new season event near future. And on this week Global Lab update, they just announcing about new season event that this new season event theme will have school theme, but this name is raw translation from Korean language for season inspector school. And any benefit for this new season event, either you can get 1000% combat XP buff. Actually, this is similar buff that we already have currently. And surprisingly, on this new season event, if you have your seasonal character reach level 60 or higher during this season event, you will get free pen boss defense gear and also 2 pieces Brilliant Star Box. That this new season event on Korea Live server will start at 19 March 2025 after maintenance until 11 June 2025 before maintenance. And for any other region server outside Korea, this new season event will start at 20 March 2025 after maintenance until 12 June 2025 before maintenance. And as you can see, this is the rewards. If your seasonal character already reach level 60 or higher, that you can get Pen Boss Gear Defense Gear Selection Box that you can choose either Pen Griffon Helmet, Pen Muskan Helmet, Pen Dimtree Armor, Pen Red Nose Armor, Pen Back Glove, Pen Lebur Glove, Pen Urugon Shoes, or Pen Muskan Shoes that you can choose one of them. But take notice, any Pen Boss Defense Gear that you got from this box, you cannot sell it to Central Market. And also 2 pieces Brilliant Start Box. And as always, inside each of this Brilliant Start Box, you can get Patrigio Pocket Watch. This is special item to level up your regular character instantly to become level 61. And also full set Ted Boss Weapon. And full set Capotia accessory. And also 10 pieces item that you can use it to get skill point for character who using this Patrigio Pocket Watch. And more detail about this Brilliant Start Box, you can check my previous video about free level 61 character that you can get every 3 months from season event. That surprisingly on this new season event, we not only will get 1 free level 61 character, but 2 pieces free level 61 character. And also surprisingly, Paraibis will give us additional fishing rod, and looks like this fishing rod is like pay to win fishing rod, but they will give it by free from this new season event challenge. That this fishing rod like triple float fishing rod that you can catch multiple fish at once. But this fishing rod is not repairable, and benefit by using this fishing rod, this is will reduce your auto fishing time at maximum, get fishing mastery 100 point, and have maximum durability 1000 point. And then Paraibis also just remind us about special quest that you only can do it 1 time per account. This is about to enhance your Tuvala gear to become deck level, to get Pen Black Star Weapon, and also Ted Karazat accessory. And more detail about this content, you can check on this video when I explaining about how to get deck Tuvala enhancement, to get easy Pen Black Star, and guaranteed Ted Karazat accessory. That you also can find this video link on this video description. And then some improvement for user interface, especially for entering attraction dungeon, that they will change some button name, either button to party, and also for solo dungeon, they will change it either for general mode and story mode. And for any other minor fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all any future update that Paraibis already announced officially on Global Lab update at 14 March 2025. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Doki, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, Elfamilia, Zenkyun, Spacebar Jazz as Gold member. And also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.